Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Palia. Now, if you look below me, you'll notice that this was not streamed live. And basically, it's come to the point where life has done things, and we've missed a couple of weeks of Palia on Streamer's Choice Saturdays, which are typically on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. And I've been doing, because there's a in-game currency system that kind of causes some gating issues, and I've talked about it before. So with that, I've been spending some time doing menial tasks and things, trying to build up currency and progress some of the more monotonous features a little bit. And in doing that, I've come up against a wall where I want to progress the main story, and I can't do that. So I don't want to progress it without recording it, without streaming it, so to speak. So I make sure that you guys don't miss out, because I'm enjoying this game quite a lot, and for being of course it is an open beta, so it has its quirks. But it's a gorgeous game, and it's tons of fun. It reminds me, as I've mentioned before, the art style is very similar to the Kena Bridge of Spirits game. And this is the first game produced by Singularity 6, I believe. That's the company behind the game, and it's amazing. So I'm very happy with it. There are quirks and things, and some people complain, and I haven't had anything occur that was too game breaking for me, so we were great with that. So yeah, so that's kind of the situation. So I'm gonna kind of skip my initial intro that I generally do on these videos. I will remind you that we stream live over on Twitch Monday to Friday at 7 and Saturday and Sunday at 4. But otherwise, let's get into this episode. So it's really funny, being that this isn't streamed live, but the way that I treat it is very similar on my live streams as when I'm recording off an episode like this. So it's quite fascinating, because I hate editing videos. It's so tedious, and it's not the fun part of being a video producer or a content creator. So I do one takes. As a result, I don't know where I was going with that, but so the content's gonna be very similar, hopefully. I guess to bring you guys up to speed, because I haven't rewatched the last episode of this. I don't remember exactly where we were at. I will tell you that I've expanded the plot size. As I've got more renown, I've bought more plot spaces and expanded my ownership of this area. This is kind of the end of my property line. I built a windmill. It's completely cosmetic, but I built it, so it's here. As you can see, it's in the back corner of the property, away from everything because it's noisy. I expanded my garden plot because things grow and they are important. Move the house and stuff around here. There's a little bit different stuff here. I got the green Choppa plush because that was one of the ones I wanted from the Choppa chase, and I got the Magi plush, and that shoe was a reward for a quest, kind of a side questy thing. Probably the biggest thing that I've done was advanced our friendship with Pinata and some of the other citizens, I guess. Palians? Yes. So that's probably the most significant thing that's occurred, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I want to get these watered and harvested here pretty quick. This watering pail is like the second or third upgrade to it. Sadly, like all the rest of the tools, once you upgrade them, the durability starts taking effect. And I have to start repairing it now, which is sad. But it does cover more area, seems to hold more water, so it's a fair trade. And you may be wondering why I'm watering these tomatoes that don't have a water meter show up on them. Is the tomato crops are a multiple producer, so you get multiple harvests from one crop. And if I just go ahead and water them now, I won't have to water them after I harvest. Saves a step, and it takes less water, I think. Or it seems to, at least. Because they bloop and sparkle faster than the other things do. I've got a couple of seed collectors going, which allows me to take produce and turn it back into seeds, which saves me money. We currently have 4,500 gold coins, which we went through a lot more than that because these plots got expensive. Go ahead and harvest all these and... Oops, this button I wanted. Oop, that's not the button I wanted. Oh, okay, it was just a speed one. So we harvest tomatoes, we harvest weeds. Pretty much all... Nice, we leveled up gardening. Once we get to level 10 gardening and do some other things, we unlock blueberry bushes, which are reportedly the best money-making crop in the game. So that is a good thing. So what I do with these is the gold star tomatoes get reprocessed. The weeds and the regular no star tomatoes or produce all the same. They get turned into money. So we'll chuck those in there, top it off with that, put those back in storage. This seed I'll sell or give away because I don't want to deal with the lower quality seeds. Here we've got potato seeds and onion seeds. I've got a quest that I have to grow 2 high grade potatoes for this quest. And I've got this cotton jammed in here next to these potatoes to boost the quality, so hopefully that'll give us enough for that, because I don't really like fighting with boosting quality. As far as money goes, we have... I've been planting onions. We have a huge pile of high-quality onion seeds, and look at the stack value of that. They're 15 per seed, but it's 2,700 coins, or gold, if I sell all those. So that's a pretty viable option. Let's go ahead and get the 1 and 1. Let's get the carrots cranking out over here. And then, what do we want to plant? Do I want to go tomatoes, probably? I'll just go full tomatoes everywhere. And a fun trick with this hoe, if you're playing along at home and haven't figured this out, if you swipe when you hit the ground, you can actually cover a huge area, a lot larger area than what the hoe's supposed to cover. It's super handy. So like if I go up here, I stand like this, and I go like that, I can almost get a whole plot with one swipe. It's just the little things that make this process a little nicer. Okay, and if I stand here, I should be able to plant all of these. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, and water. It does water them faster if you're hitting them directly. that big of a deal to pick them up from the side. I don't remember what that is. Oops. Oh, that's a wheat. It looks like a weed. Not the drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. And with that, we can toss the spare tomatoes in there. We'll take this stuff with us because we're going into town anyway. We'll just sell it while we're in town instead of waiting for this time to cycle over. Okay. Don't think I have anything crafting here because I haven't been mining much. Literally just I popped online, checked the plants, watered, harvested, and went along. And then I'd run into town and I'd sell stuff and I'd give presents out to Kenyatta and to Badru because those are two. Kenyatta's important for the friendship and relationship quests, and Badru, technically I think the same, but Badru is he'll give you a berry or a berry bush seed, one of the two. So if you can, once you get your friendship level high enough with him. So that's the reason I'm focusing that way. I did get a lockbox. That was kind of a pain. Once I figured out what I had to do to get it, it wasn't so bad. Just so I could throw the bugs and stuff in here, so I didn't end up using them. I can throw other things in there. We can also get upgrades for the storage, which will give us more storage, which will be better storage. Oh, look at all my treasure chests. This was a fun thing. Every time I find a treasure chest out in the wild, I of course bring it home and I put it on display here. I've got them sorted by what appears to be rarity, based on the hardware. See, this one's got like bronze hardware, this one's got silver, and this one's got gold. And then this the same. See, the hardware on the front is bronze. This one's got silver and barnacles, and I don't have a gold pirate chest yet. And then a bronze regular chest, and a silver. I don't have a gold one of them either. So I've been stacking them by type, but the stack is getting so huge. It's actually, I have to climb on top of the other ones in order to get up here to even place it. I love it. It's so much fun. So I think with that, we can run into town. We'll check with Kenyatta and see if she wants to tell us what her favorite or her preferred gift is, because they cycle every week real time. So we're gonna check with that. I think the turnover is Sundays. I'm not sure if we've identified both the items that she wants this week. So, but one thing I found, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, and I will share it with you because it's fun. There we go. Aside from hunting from this cliff, I absolutely love taking shots at things from up here. Chop of fur, perfect. So with Kenyatta, and with all the villagers, really, they have their preferred... what time is it? 2:30 p.m., so she's at work. They have their preferred gifts, which you can find out by talking to them. We also, I'm not sure if we...
Do you know what my dad actually does all day?
Hopefully you have something interesting to say. I'm so bored. Okay, so we're not going to be able to find out what she wants this week. I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Things have picked up a bit here now that you humans are out and about. Work is still about as interesting as watching grass grow.
It was pretty nice talking to you.
Notice she's a little more, little warmer towards us. Friendly, I guess. So, as far as our relationships here, the one we're focusing here, of course, Badru, that's mostly for the, gifts that we receive. But see up here, it has his weekly ones. If you talk to him a couple times, depending on your friendship level, if you're level 3 or 4, you'll have 3 options that it shows here. But they'll actually tell you what they would like. or give you some explanation as to why they want that particular item. In Kenyatta's case, alligator gar, which we can't get because it requires glowworms, and we don't have access to glowworms just yet. So we've got Elder Cernok antlers and regular Cernok antlers are what she's looking for this week. But, and I found, and I don't know if it's just that there are other items they'll take. I know generally...
Rescue me from my misery?
Generally, when you give them something that they don't want, oh, I guess maybe that's not the case. Well, generally when you give something they don't want, or something that was from the previous week that they're not focused on right now, they will say something along the lines of, you can do better, or decline your gift, that sort of thing. But with just... I gave her knot grass. It was a weed I picked out of the garden. So I discovered that if I give her choppa fur, and it didn't matter what week it was or what time, if I didn't have the desired gifts, I could give her choppa fur. And she'd say thanks and get this kind of confused look on her face. And then she'd say, I didn't know you were paying attention to the kinds of things I like. Not a lot of people take the time to do that. And she gets happy, and it's great because it makes me feel like I was successful at doing something.
Hope you don't get murdered.
I appreciate that. So that was actually the reason I picked up the choppa fur. Clearly that was not necessary. I think I'd still prefer to give her choppa fur than weeds. We're gonna go ahead and get some more writs. One more writ, because that'll let us expand our property. So, as far as what we've done before, I don't know if the previous episode had the first part of helping Kenyatta try to figure out her path. I think we did. We got that in either the first episode or one of the previous episodes. But if not, to bring you up to speed on that, Kenyatta, her parents want her to go into whatever this is. Her dad's a mayor. Her dad's the mayor, and her mom is the magistrate. So basically, they want her to go into politics to help run the town. That glider is cool. Why doesn't my glider look cool? Also, you're really stuck on the thing. So she doesn't want to go into politics. She thinks it's all very boring, and she just kind of rebellious kid sort of situation. So we're trying to help her figure out what she actually likes. So the first thing we did was, and I think it was during an episode, we got her some seeds. And she was going to plant them, see if gardening was her thing. She watered them every 5 minutes and killed them, and then invited me to the funeral of her plants, which we actually got a letter about, which was kind of cute and sad at the same time. And so then from there, we suggested she go talk to Jell, who's the local designer, tailor person, because she likes buying and wearing clothes, so she thought maybe she'd be interested in a path of making clothes. And that didn't go over so well. We got a letter from Jell talking about how Kenyatta was not interested in doing menial tasks like sewing things, and so that wasn't going well, and he was begging us to help redirect her. So that's where we're at currently.
There must be more to life.
While we're here, we're going to go ahead and talk to her about that path.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. Me and clothing just don't mix. Jell tried to explain the difference between chenille and chiffon, and I almost fell asleep standing.
Ugh.
Then I couldn't even get the stupid needle threaded. There's always fishing. You could try cooking. I'm Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. How about cooking? Nah, I don't think that stuff's really for me. I was thinking maybe I'd try mining instead. Interesting. Najima gets to play with explosives all day, and she seems to like it. Okay.
Oh.
Plus, and you didn't hear this from me, but Hodari's like really hot. Ouch. Seems like good enough reason to me.
Ah.
I knew we'd see eye to eye on this one. I just need to convince the Pavels to teach me. They won't take me seriously if I don't already have my own pick. You think you can get me some materials to make one?
Sucks to be me. Have you read Crime Times? It's so gory.
Probably.
You're leaving already.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. So, that is that thing. We also have these to turn in, which is stuff about becoming a proper resident. I don't remember. Probably want to start with the Hassian one. I guess we could do either one of them, but I'm guessing we'll probably have to go back to her after we talk to Hassian anyway. So we should probably focus that. Gel, Badru, the path less traveled. 1 iron bar, 5 heartwood planks. We can do that. So, that's kind of where that is at. Kenyatta goes to the library after work. So if we need to drop that stuff off, we can meet her there. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. And I have mail. Ooh, I can buy a spicy pepper seed now. I'm going to do that just for the sake of that. Oh, I'm guessing the mail's probably from our gardening guy. Wanted to talk about gardening stuff. Mr. Badru. Okay. Is this where I buy 1 iron bar, 5 hardwood planks? I'm just gonna buy them. It's gonna be easier than going back to the plot and then running back here. We do need to do some more mining. We do need to do some more tree cutting.
I was about to pass out from boredom.
Hopefully you have something interesting to say. I am so bored. Is iron supposed to be this heavy? Yes. Anyway, thanks, Mr. Random. I'll let you know how it goes.
You're so cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank the dragon you're here.
Are you just going to stand there staring, or do you have something to say?
If you have to leave, just go.
I guess I just go. Also, this door has not been patched yet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is this Hassian over here? That's Ashura. We need to ask him about the painting. Oh yes, that's Hassian in the tavern. Hi, Kinley. Hello.
What do you need now?
Well, the arrows you have now are certainly sufficient. They're by no means flawless. Oh, we upgraded our hunting, so he's going to want to teach us the slowdown arrows. He sent us a letter. Flawless arrow can only be fired by a flawless hunter. You're not there yet, but you're close enough to give these arrows a try. Ooh, a fine arrow. Why are your recipes so expensive? Gross. Alright, now talk to me. Dislike, you may have heard that I dislike your people. That's not entirely accurate. Truth is, I don't know your people. Anything I don't know is a potential threat. He has a special mission for us. We'll reread the letter if I can find it. Talking about the beast in the forest. but I planted the trees. And now there are 5 more trees. I had to chop other trees to do it. I understand what you mean. Probably the correct answer is this, but this sounds more fun. And now there are 5 more trees. Yes, there are. You've done a good thing. It was through your actions those trees were placed, not in the future, but here and now. You may never see the fruits of your labor. A strong tree can take a long time to grow, but still you have done it. That is our way. Well, Farm Eshe, you have done your part. You've done well. Don't forget these lessons. Yay! Oh, here's a good example. You can learn what the villager wants this week. You're looking for something to do with Cernic antlers. I have it on good authority. My mother is making an antler chandelier. And he's confusing on his, because he says things like this, and then I tried to give him one of the things he mentioned, but he mentioned with respect to somebody else, and he didn't want it. So I don't know if he's telling me what I should give his mother, or not, but that's...
You're scaring away all the prey.
Well, there's not any prey here, I hope. Ashura, do I need to talk to you about anything?
What can I do for you?
Hey, friend. Well, I guess we can ask about the woman in the picture. Brett's taking the night off, so I made my mother's favorite recipe. You'll have to guess what it is. Who's that woman? Who's the woman in the picture above your desk? It's my wife, Sabine. She's a beauty, isn't she? Isn't she a little young for you? She really is. I miss seeing that beautiful face every morning more than I can express. Unfortunately, she passed through the veil a couple years back. Aww. We opened the inn together. Sometimes it's hard to go on without her. But I manage, one day at a time. Like we all do, I suppose. I usually take sundrop lilies to her around this time, but I haven't been able to find any today. Guess my old eyes aren't what they used to be.
Make the most of each day.
We are definitely bringing him some sundrop lilies. 5 of them. Okay, we can manage that. Yes. We need to go find Eshe, who is right up here. Ooh, she must be inside. Which makes sense, because this is the place where they work, or they usually are. Or maybe this is also their... Nope, this is a desk. Hi!
Aren't we feeling bold today?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
The gem on my necklace is none other than the Dragon's Eye Emerald. It's red. It's been in Kenley's family for generations. So don't you even think about pilfering it. Thanks. I'm generous. People around town have told me they've been delighted by your gifts. Helping others and giving presents are how proper Palians express friendship and gratitude.
Stay on your best behavior.
Cool. Oh, I still have to learn about the future from Shane? I don't remember the pronunciation, because I don't think I've ever officially had pronunciation from him. But he's in the tavern, so he can tell me what I need to do to complete this, because I thought I was already done, but I wasn't. So, hi.
The dragon is everywhere you look.
How kind of you to pay me a visit. I imagine you received an invitation to the Magi market as well. There's no better way to learn more about Majiri customs and tradition than participating in our cultural events. I wanted to ask about the future. The age-old question, with only one answer, I'm afraid. All paths lead to it, though it need not be the end of your journey. I'm talking, of course, about death. An uncomfortable topic, to be sure, and in my time on this lovely earth, I have found it in all living things' natures to avoid that which causes discomfort. But death is our future as well as our past. All things exist in the cycle. All loops must close. Think on this as you go to the Remembrance Garden and pay your respects. Here, you'll want this candle.
Farewell, child of Embra.
All right. I need to go place a candle at the Remembrance Garden. The music has changed. Okay. The flag in this direction is where I go. Aw, man. I do that every time. Then we'll probably need to go home, or we'll have to go talk to, I'm guessing the shiny glowy spot here is where my candle goes. Though our paths have diverged, our hearts still yearn. From the Vale we come, and the Vale will we return. Okay. Success. Any Sundrop lilies out here I can collect on my way back. Little fuzzy monster. Hey, there's a Sundrop lily. Since we're going to the tavern anyway, or the inn. Here's two. There's 3, 4, and 5. As long as they don't despawn. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. And now, after our slight detour, we will go back over here. Moist. Tree is a whole lot more solid than it looks. Aw, he left the place he was at. Good thing you walked slow.
Maji's blessings.
Kalima Village is a welcome place for all. I visited the garden. Wonderful. And what did you think? It was bittersweet. That is the nature of death. It isn't something to fear, nor something to yearn. It simply is. We remember every soul we've laid to rest. We honor their stories and know that when it comes our turn, we will join them across the Vale. Thank you, Mr. Random. I will let Eshing know you've completed my task.
May the dragon be with you always.
Now, we should be able to talk to her to prove our devotion. Hello, sir.
What can I do for you?
Few things need my attention.
Oh, okay. Wish I would have known about that before I came all the way back here. How far away is she? 100 in that direction. We're gonna have to go see her first. She is still in the mayor's place? City Hall. I think that's probably the word for it.
Oh, what is it?
I have proven my devotion. I've been informed that you have completed your lessons on Palian culture. Henceforth, it will be your duty to adhere to these values. They affect every decision a Palian makes. Looks like I've done all 3 tests. Indeed you have.
Oh.
Much to my surprise, you seem to be settling into village life like a proper Palian. I'm glad to see I didn't make a mistake. It's a whole different font size and everything. Didn't make a mistake by accepting you into the village. Not that I'm capable of such things, so I meant. Not so fast. Before you're accepted as a full member of the community, you need to find something we call a shep, an established adult willing to guide you in our ways and accept you as an honorary family member. Process requires a strong bond and isn't a responsibility anyone here takes lightly. After you've found this person, return to me and we can schedule your acceptance ceremony.
Leave me to my duties.
Okay, I don't know. I can question?
A magistrate is always at the service of her people.
You humans are ever so needy, aren't you?
Try not to be so bold next time.
I'm not gonna ask her to be my chef. I would sooner ask Kenley, but to be honest, because of our future considerations with Kenyatta, we probably are better off talking to somebody that's not her family. Like Badru. He might be a good candidate because he's hilarious. I don't know what direction I'm going and it's got me all turned around. Ah yes, across the river. And then we'll probably have to work our way back to the housing plot so we can check our mail and do that kind of thing. But if we're close to Badru's farm, which I think we are, we might stop over and talk to him, which could preemptively... Hold on, where's my marker? Is this... Mr. Baby, the best Ormu in Palia. Oh, so I do just have to find her remembrance. Morty, what did I collect? You strayed into our hearts and you stayed forever, a warrior to the end. The Maji family. Understanding others is a way to understanding ourselves. Okay, not here. The Rulo family. The dragon guides us home. Ito family. Your hope in Kalima lives on in us and through our actions. Something over here is making some crazy sounds. Zendrick, Starcrusher, Grimalkin. Put Kalima on a bigger map. The Omara family. Family is always remembered. Try to make them good memories. The Avari family. Strength comes from togetherness in life and death. Sabine Otoro. Life is a constant adventure. Okay. He's closer, so we're not very close to the farm, so we'll go talk to Ashura first.
How's your day going?
Good to see you again. I brought Sabine some flowers. Really? When I mentioned flowers to you, I never expected that she would... See, to me that seems like I did that the wrong way. To me, I should have went and got the flowers and brought them to him, because he talked about he takes them and he just hasn't been able to find any. So, in a way, I kind of took that visit, that time away from him, which, if I were in his shoes, I'd be a little disappointed by. I mean, I'd probably still appreciate the act, even though I'd end up still going to visit myself, or visit the remembrance location. Yeah, I think that was what they called it. Really, when I mentioned the flowers to you, I never expected that you would. The fact that you not only found the flowers, but you brought them to her, well, it brings a tear of joy to my eyes. I know she would have... Nice. I know she would have appreciated the gesture, and so do I.
Fair travels.
Alright. We got some lumber for that. Thanks for taking flowers to my wife. Here's some lumber. See, I think of all the villagers, Badru's probably got the I didn't bring any seeds with me. Probably got the current highest relationship level. And these upstairs. Friendship, that's the word I was looking for. And it's nice that they updated this so we can
Nothing beats Dia family produce.
talk to him even when it's sleeping time. He's also got some terrifying shadowing going on right now. I'm sure I'm impressed with your garden. You've certainly got the right stuff for this. And I've got even more of it for you. Check out this new recipe. That's a fine hoe. See, this is the blueberry seed. I have gardening 10 and 45 of these tokens. Skill medals. For completing challenges and things. Would you like a plank? No hard feelings, but also no thanks. Don't you just love the sound of the leaf hoppers at night? Those little guys are like nature's fiddles. Will you be my shep? Now rein in those riff rocks a little bit. It's a tad too soon to be asking me to be your shep. Help out a bit more around the farm, and then I'll see what I can do for you. Awesome. Why does it keep bringing this back? I found that on the dock somewhere, and it was not great. I don't have 5 silk thread. Not in my inventory.
how are you settling into valley life?
I got the materials you wanted.
Ah,
Great, if I can fix a fence, I can make a loot, right? That was a quest that come up. We were talking to him. He said his dad was seemed kind of down and stopped playing his lute. And even the Ormus were sad because of it. And his dad said he was just too busy or something. So Nio wanted to make a new lute for him. Not that his was broken, but he just thought it'd be a nice gift. But do you think you could find my dad's old lute for me, just in case I need a reference? Working out really helps distract me from stress. If I keep moving, the bad thoughts can't catch me.
see,
That is a theory. So yeah, it didn't take the fiber because I didn't have any silk thread. So that's fascinating. Okay. I do not know where I'm at. Lost and confused and a little scared all at the same time. I guess let's go back to the house. See how quick our money disappears. Oh, we have enough writs for another, or enough renown for another writ. Go ahead and grab that while we're here. Boom. Boom. Perfect. And the plot grows. This is the way.
Come, speak with me.
Find any spice sprouts or heat root, let me know. Very useful treating wounds and ailments. Dragon's bounty never ceases to impress
Feel
me.
free to return any time.
Hi, Sifu. Boing. That bundle of heartwood's gonna be nice though, because sometimes difficult to harvest that, especially over in this side of things. Oh, I missed the notice there was a blow tree, I guess. You guys didn't see it, because I've got chat blocked, because there is things in chat that are undesirable for the broadcasting person. Seeds. Got a couple of seeds there. Let's go ahead and pop the pepper seed in there just so it's accessible. Alright, I think I want to do this one, and it'd be kind of funny to take like a rim around the back and then leave the middle not mine, so I couldn't actually plant anything there. I am, and I'll show you here in just a second. Let's go ahead and take this one. Actually, I want to take this one, and I'll show you why here in just a moment. I should have actually taken this one instead of that one, but it'd be cool. So I've got on this side of the world, every acorn that I get from here on out, I'm bringing over here and planting in this psychotic line. It looks like these I planted from the other direction, so they bow the other way, but that's probably gonna bother me. Because I couldn't get inside here to plant them. But I guess I could have rotated them, probably. Anyway, I'm making a wall for the side of my property. And there's this kind of cool little hidey hole that I can't actually walk through. Back here behind the house. So all of the acorns get planted over here. All of the pine cones I've been planting over there. I think there's a third tree. I haven't got as many pine cones as I have the other things. So they're making a line, gonna run the full length back here. There's a third tree that I thought about running across the back. So I have like a natural fence line around the property. And then I'd leave the regular fence up here at the front that I have set up. So. Alright. So. Find Badru's loot and bring it back, bring it to Nio, and our reward is a new loot. Oh, that's what we need to do. We need to do that. Okay. If you remember the last episode, video, I think, we were supposed to be collecting fortunes. And reading them. And we'd gotten two, but we had to find old coins. And I did finally find an old coin when I was wandering around because they were taking a long time to spawn. So here is the third fortune. I have not actually read it yet. So we're going to go ahead and read it here. Dr. Fortuna's all-natural, mushroom-infused, age-defying multivitamin is now available at a store near you. Present this coupon to save 10% on your first bottle. Okay, so they're not all hard-hitting exposés like these ones. Finally, after much sacrifice, our intrepid researchers found a solution deep in the heart of the forest. For millennia, see, these two seem like they're sequential, and then, hey, here's an advertisement. So there's that. I was going to check our mail. Badru. I bet you already know the secret to growing up big and strong is to eat your veggies, but did you ever wonder what the secret to getting your veggies to grow up big and strong is? It's this recipe for a new hoe I've got for you. Stop and buy it when you can. Zeki sending me a coin for the lucky thing, which is great because it's not that I buy stuff there so much that I sell things there all the time. But that is kosher. This old coin quest, we need to talk to Zeki and we actually get another lucky coin, so that'll be cool. We have mail that just came in. Oh, I just didn't mark it as read. Okay, now what we need to find... Gel. This is a message from Gel. Is it true you were the one to suggest Kenyatta as my protege? I have to tell you she is as ill-equipped for the role as any as I have ever seen. When I tried to teach her to sew, she told me she's really more of a big-picture person and prefers to have others do the menial labor. Since she has arrived, my days have become as much of a waking nightmare as my nights. Help! And this is what we got, and we actually picked up a box of them. Found yourself getting closer to someone? Stumped on how to seal the deal and take the final step? Come on down to Zeki's and get yourself some chocolates. No one can resist heart-shaped chocolates. Guaranteed. Satisfaction not guaranteed. Yeah. Oh, this was a neat letter from her. Found out she completed your house. So cool. I don't know if my mom told you when she gave you your housing deed. You can stop by City Hall anytime you want to buy room additions or land expansion writs. All sold to you by yours truly. P.S. Please come by. You'd give me something to do besides listen to my mom complain all day. And there's the letter we read before about the funeral of her plants. Watered them every 10 minutes. How does my dad make this look so easy? So, yeah. Also, we have... Moment of truth. Yes! We got enough starry potatoes. Thank you. Split stack. Split stack. Alright, so let's go in there. The plain potatoes I will sell. Go ahead and harvest the rest of this, and then we'll go through and water them. I know that's backwards from what I talked about at the start, but ooh, we can plant our spicy peppers. That'll be fun. What have we got here? Quality boost next to the cotton. So I think I want to plant my peppers beside it. Let's see. Star grade, go in there. Those are sellable. Star grade in there. That's sellable, so we'll sell those. Gotta cash out the coin. I'm not sure if I need to take the things with me or not, but let's see what this special hoe takes. That's a fine hoe. Not a special hoe. There we go. Special as charged. Okay. Yeah, I think it does a little better. I need my spicy pepper seeds and something else seeds. Fence weeds. Goose growth. Let's take those. We'll put those next to the pepper as well. Then we'll fill in with tomatoes. Okay. 2. I want to go... That one's cotton, so let's put... this one... Okay. Spicy pepper's a 2-buy. Okay, well, that's good to know. So we're not planting our spicy pepper right now. And as a result, we're just going to fill with tomatoes. Bump, 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 bump. All right. That was not the button I was looking for. Okay. Knapweed, not grass. I don't know what was, what my brain was thinking there. There, everybody's all nice in water. Okay, oops. Put that away. Okay, so we need to go see Zeki. It's kind of midday-ish, so that'll work well. We'll sell our sellables that we have here. And then we will do the other thing that we need to do. We'll talk to him about the fortunes that we got with the coins. And then we'll cash out the lucky coins. And then we'll probably wrap up shortly after that for the episode. All right. Start here. Sell potato, sell tomato, sell weed.
Anything fun going on?
My prices are out of this world, so apparently is my head. Butter over there is fresh from the Daya family farm.
Wow.
I assume it's from their Ormu, but I didn't exactly see Delilah squeeze. Yeah, I'm concerned on a number of levels. Here's the rest of the message. Ha, we got taken in by an advertisement. If this person were still alive, I would downright applaud their business savvy. Thanks to you, I've got a new flyer ideas. Why don't you take this here as a token of my appreciation, and think of me when you buy yourself something nice.
You'll be back.
Of course I will, because you gave me a lucky box coin. I got heat roots, and I got red crackling fireworks. That sounds excitamenting. We're gonna just sell that here. I'm gonna hold on to the firework. Let's see if Kenyatta wants to talk to us yet. Forgot to bring my chocolates with me. Hi.
Do you know what my dad actually does all day?
Where is it? Mr. Random, have you seen a bag around? It's like this big, full of medical supplies. Did something happen? You could say that. Went to go learn from the Pavels. Hodari wasn't convinced, but Najima's agreed to teach me some stuff. He showed me how to make a few minor explosives. What could go wrong? I just caused a minor landslide. Najima says it happens all the time, but a Cernic got hurt in the fall.
Aww.
Managed to stabilize it, but I can't find my medical kit. Last time I had it, I was helping Tal with a thorn stuck in his paw over by the western docks. Could you check over there for me? I'll keep looking around here. Chat with Kenyatta. I can ask her to be my shop.
Yes.
I was up late, taking a long walk last night. Hopefully my mom doesn't see me sneak back in through the window.
Oh.
Actually, scratch that. Hopefully she does, and it mortifies her. Okay.
You're so cool.
Well, thank you. So, is that... Yeah, that's gotta be the, area she's talking about, but we didn't have to turn over these things, our fortunes, so we can put those away. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. So, see them running on air? They just ran all the way down there. Go ahead and jump home so we can save there. I try to save at my housing plot, or leave the game at my housing plot. That way, hopefully things are saved properly to the server. Because I'd hate to lose my $37 or whatever I got for selling the heat runs. I think it was more than that. It was 150 or something. Maybe. I don't actually recall. So those can go in there. And that can go in there, I guess. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this wasn't actually streamed live because of timing and things. The next one may not be either. It'll depend on how things go and how ambitious I'm getting on playing the game. So we'll keep making money in the meantime for sure, and if there's anything significant story related, I will make sure that it makes it into an episode. So if you guys do enjoy the content, definitely check us out over on Twitch sometime. That's twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are there Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. And yeah, make sure you follow us over there to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have Facebook and Instagram if you're on those platforms and want to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. Those are the best places to be. And we also have a TikTok and a social media platform formerly known as Twitter. If you want to check us out over there, content's a little less over there, but it's another avenue all as well. If you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and it lets us know what you guys are having a good time watching. Otherwise, that's everything I have for you guys today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Until then, stay random.